with the programs and being intentional about saving the environment. Now let's move on to some sports news. Kenya ice hockey team is a trailblazer, having found a home at Panari Sky Center where there is an ice rink. The Panari Sky Center ice rink is the only facility of its kind in East and Central Africa. Now, Robin Toskin, as usual, every Monday we have our sports chat segment, and he is joining us from that end of Panari Hotel, and he is going to tell us all about how we are trailblazers in ice hockey. And of course, we're going to cross over there, and Michael Gitonga seems to be on his way there, and he will be taking part in sports chat. And like we promised earlier, there's going to be a bit of a challenge, so this is one segment you do not want to be missing. Over to you, Toskin.
Thank you very much, Trip Tingado. We are live from Panari Sky Center here along Mombasa Road, where we are meeting the one and only Kenyan team, that is the Kenya Ice Hockey team, that they call themselves the Ice Lions. And as you can see, they're just lining up right behind me, ready to show us what they are made of. And of course, they are preparing, first of all, for an upcoming tournament on Saturday through to Sunday. And what an amazing story. You can't make this up, because these young men and women are putting Kenya on the map. And recently, they traveled all the way to Canada to show what they can do. And guys, I'm telling you, this is one of those moments that you don't want to miss. I know everyone is looking up to the Harambee Stars, who are in France, ready to travel to Egypt on Wednesday to take part in the African Cup of Nations that begins on Friday. But matters are really cool here at the Panari Sky Center. And you can see, guys, are you ready? Yeah. To show Kenya what you can do? Yep. Yeah. Karibuni sana. This is KTN Morning Express. We are always live. We like interacting with anyone who is coming up with something that is interesting for this country. And you guys, you've made us proud. And shortly we'll be talking to the captain, Ben Azagere. You can see him. Karibu sana, Ben. Vipi bana? Naona umeji nice kidogo hapa. Yes, thanks. That's Ben Azagere. He'll be introducing to us some of the guys who are in the Kenyan team. But of course, Mike Gitonga, as always, will always want to challenge me in all the matter sport. And he's around here. I've just seen him. He's putting on his gear. You'll have a look at what he's going. Guys, can we get into action now? Yeah. Karibu sana. Let me see what you can do as I remain with Ben Azagere here. We have a little chat. Yes, Ben. You know, it's amazing, quite amazing that really to have an ice hockey team in Kenya. How is that possible?
I know many people are equally surprised as you are.
Yeah.
So it's amazing.
It's amazing.
You see, it's not easy. You can see you're struggling down there.
I'm really struggling, but then, you know, you have to start from somewhere.
Yeah, you have to start from somewhere. Just the same way we did. We didn't just put ourselves here. We've gone through a lot of struggles to get where we are and we still have a lot to do. Yeah.
Quite amazing. You know, you'll have to tell us this story, really. How did you just come to think of this game and started playing?
Okay, first of all, we are lucky we have an ice rink over here. We thank Panari for building it over here. So initially, it was not meant for ice hockey, but the more people were coming in, the more people learned how to skate. It became a bit boring, just going round and round. So we decided to be a bit innovative, to start something new, and we settled on ice hockey. There are so many ice sports we can play, but we settled on ice hockey.
Ice hockey. You know, Kenyans are making the baby steps, just like Robin Toskin here. You can say, I can't support myself. I'm trying to balance. But of course, with the guidance of Ben Azagere here, he is making sure that you can get this live coming all the way from Panari Sky Center. Guys, you know, it's quite amazing. You'll have to tell Kenyans, because we sit on the equator. There's no ice in Kenya. We all know Mount Kenya is high. That's no capped, but then that snow is receding. But of course, at Panari Sky Center, where there's a solar-powered ice rink, we are able to see this kind of a game. And Ben, when did you start all this?
So the ice rink has been here for quite some time, but the team started some 5 years ago, at around 2012, actively. We started recruiting guys to do it. Well, we had quite a number of them, but along the way, some of them gave up. It's not easy being here, as you can see. Yeah?
I can see. I'm struggling to balance. It's not an easy one, but then with the determination, you can do it just like you've done it.
So, with the help of a few Canadians and Americans living in Nairobi, they really helped us a lot in acquiring some of the gear that we had initially. Because none of the gear that's used in ice hockey is found locally. You can't find it in any of the stores in Nairobi. So that's why we got a lot of help from those guys.
Actually, ice hockey is not played just on any other surface. Of course, it has to be on top of the ice. And you can see from here at Panari, you have the ice rink here where it is controlled. The temperatures are really low. And you can see I'm actually struggling with all these, cold. But then you seem to be very okay. What are the facilities that you need to play this game?
Well, first of all, as you can see, for this game, it's a contact game, and we have to put safety first. So apart from skates, there are specific type of skates you have to use. You see, like yours are different, yeah?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
The last one are specially meant for ice hockey. And then you have the guys you see doing ballet, especially the girls, doing the dancers. They usually they have a different type of skates as well, not this type, but the ones I'm wearing, they're especially meant for ice hockey. Okay. Then apart from that, there's a lot of stuff you have to put on, like to protect your feet.
Yeah. Could you please explain, maybe using some, what is this that you are holding?
So this is a hockey stick. So depending on your size, and the strength of your hand, you can shoot right or left. So like this one is curved right, because I'm shooting right, and there's another one that's curved left. So here is a helmet. It's very important, because when you're here, falling is part of this, and you don't want to get to hurt yourself.
I can see just a kind of a wire mesh.
Yes. So this cage is meant to protect you. You see it's called a pack, the black ball they're using. It's called a pack. So it's meant to protect your face. You don't want to lose your teeth, yeah? Or eye.
I can see, am I safe? Am I safe?
You yourself, you're not playing, yeah? So for us when you're playing, we have to, there's that aggression. There you can see these guys moving.
Wow.
So for that aggression, you have to be safe with this. Then we have shin pad to protect your knee and shin. So in case somebody hits you or you pick a fall, you can't feel anything. Yeah? We have a padded shot. So if you fall, it's covering your hips and the tailbone. Yeah. So in case you pick any bad fall, you are safe. We have shoulder pads. Yes. If somebody checks you, fall on your shoulders, you're protected.
Yeah, you say it's a contact sport. You can charge at anyone.
Yeah, it's a contact. It's a contact sport. Yeah, the charging is allowed. It's more of a rugby on ice, something like that.
Okay, so, he says this is a contact sport, and you have really to protect yourself. You can see the way he's putting on. He's got the shin guards. He's got all those pads, and then he has just talked about the shoulder guards. You have to have them because anytime anything can happen, because your teammate or an opposing player can barge onto you. And once you have all this, you can safely get into an ice rink and play.
Yeah, sure. You can.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all you need.
What are some of the basic rules that you need to observe?
So when it comes to ice hockey, we have a few rules. Just like any other sports, we have rules. But many people don't see, people think ice hockey, there's no rules. But we have rules guiding the sport. Like just like any other sport, you have to have rules.
Yeah, because what I've seen here, the goals, the nets are just inside the pitch or the court.
Yes, like you can see the markings over there. There's a D line over there. So for example, there are rules for the goalkeeper and the players. We have offside as well here. We have an offside rule. Like for the goalkeeper, when he's being attacked, if he wants to clear the pack from his side, you play it forward, not behind your net. If you play it behind your net,
Can you hold for me this argument? He says that there are rules, because if you look at the way the rink is, the players kind of go around. But then I can see from afar the goalkeeper is sitting down there. Maybe we approach the goalkeeper and see what he's doing. Now, you can see I'm making my baby steps.
Pick a stick,
This is the goalkeeper?
Yeah, this is our goalkeeper.
Yes.
So, as you can see,
Yes.
he's padded differently apart from us.
Yes.
Goalkeepers have special gear, different from ours, because he's at the firing end.
He says that he's at the firing end. Look, the way the guy is padded, it's unbelievable. He's got to be really safe. Huh? Wow, he looks like a monster, man.
Yeah, his padding is very much different from ours.
Okay.
Even his helmet is different from ours as well.
If I could touch him. So you are very sure that if the ball hits him, nothing happens. Tell us, just a goalkeeper, what's your name?
My name is George Gachara. Yeah.
Actually, you look like, I don't know, an alien sort of. You enjoy playing this game?
Yeah, I do enjoy because this is my favorite game.
Yeah. So the way you are padded, just like this, you are confident that no harm can come to your way?
No harm can come to my way. I'm very sure because I'm protected and I'm just okay.
Have you ever played a game like, say, football or any other games?
Yeah, I used to play football when I was young, but when I was introduced to ice hockey, it became my favorite.
Were you a goalkeeper when you were playing football?
No, I just used to be. I used to play as a striker. Yeah.
But of course you know the rules of football, the goalkeeper. Is it the same as in ice hockey?
Yeah, they are almost the same. Yeah.
Now you can look at that goalkeeper there, the way he is padded just to ensure there is safety. But of course, again, the kind of a ball they play is what they call the puck. This is the puck.
That's the puck.
What is it made of? It's not round like the football ball or in hockey, the kind of ball you play. But then this is really different.
This is made of synthetic rubber. It's tough rubber.
Tough rubber.
Depending the force that it's been hit with, it can be quite something.
Now that is the ball that is used. You can see it's circular in nature, but it's not like the normal ball. But this is what they call the puck. They use it. They hit it hard with a hockey stick. You call this one?
This is a hockey stick.
Well. Just almost the same as the normal hockey, but then a bit different.
Yes. So this one, what the difference is, for they're different. It's usually supposed to be exactly your height, not beyond just somewhere close, not below your chin, because you don't need to stretch yourself while playing. So if it's shorter, you need to go too low, or when you are struggling to get a puck from your opponent, you might struggle if your stick is a bit short. But when it's long, you don't really struggle. Yeah. Plus, it can take good shots with it.
So far, this is if you are joining us on KTN News. Morning Express Sports Chat, we are talking to the Ice Lions of Kenya, the only Kenyan team that plays ice hockey. Remember, ice is not in Kenya, but there are ways these ingenious young men and women have developed to make sure that they have a team. And tell us, what is the future like of this sport?
So the future is bright for us. We have a lot of support. We didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
The world is looking onto us. I remember sometime back last year when we went to Winter Olympics just for benchmarking. We didn't play, but guys were like, we had a chance to meet the Olympics president, and he was so excited He said he'd love to see us play in the Winter Olympics.
You've got to be excited because
Yes.
Africa, we don't have ice in most of those places, but you can make do with an ice rink like this one here at Panari. And you know, ice hockey is an Olympic sport, but it's a Winter Olympic sport. Since 1924, this game has been played. And the young Kenyans here, led by the captain Ben Azegere, hopes to one day play at the Olympics.
Yes. So our dream is one day to play at the Winter Olympics. I know it's every ice hockey player's dream to play at to represent their country at the Olympics. Yeah. So we don't know when, but we are looking forward. Very soon you might see us somewhere playing the game.
Quite from afar, I can see Michael Gitonga going through the paces. He's within the team. I don't know if my cameraman can pan out to Michael. That is Michael for you, going through the paces there. I'm amazed that he can actually slide.
At least him.
How easy, how difficult or easy is it, to get?
It's not hard. It starts from your mind. Yeah. Nothing. Nobody was born on ice. Anything you can do, no matter how tough it is. Yeah. It starts from your mind.
Are you saying I can also try?
Like for you, your mind is here. Yeah?
My mind is
If I push this away, just forget it exists. You will do this.
I'm not quite sure that can happen, but then
it's possible.
I've got to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can any other Kenyan come in here and learn this game?
Yeah, anyone can. We welcome everybody. In fact, we want more players. We want more people to come and join us. We want to have, our dream is to have hockey league.
Okay.
Just like the
Mike.
NHL.
Oh, I can see you've just taken to it like fish in the water.
I'm getting my lessons.
Mike is here with us. I can't quite believe that you've just come from the morning.
I've come from morning. You know, you put out a challenge to me and you said that this has to go down today. And I love a challenge from Toskin. So we decided today we have, I don't know whether it's going to be a race, whether it's whatever it's going to be, but get rid of this thing. Because I'm not using it. So.
Okay, so what happens? Now you are setting me up, Mike.
No, you are here on Friday.
Yeah.
You're here today. You've had more time to practice. But good stuff. I've seen these guys, the way they literally, it's like a lion in the jungle.
Yes.
When they're on this ice, this ice skating. And my tutor here.
Your tutor?
Omar is the one who's giving me a few lessons.
So you have a head start over me.
No. You are here on Friday and you are here before me. I've just come from the news, so I've only had 5 minutes of practice. So I'm still waiting for the competition, but I'll let you go on with the interview.
That is Mike Gitonga for you. We are taking a short break, and when we come back, we continue talking about the sport, about these young, enthusiastic Kenyans who are doing us proud, taking on the ice hockey game. When we come back, we make sure that we brief you on what is happening, especially on Saturday and Sunday, where there will be a tournament right here. Make a date with us. Make a date with the Ice Lions team, because they'll be challenging against other teams from the rest of the world.
This is KTN News.
Shida ya school fees siku hizi haishi.
School fees hiyo ni rahisi. Tumina weka.
Need to save? Weka na KCB M-Pesa. Save money easily on your phone at over 6% interest rate. Go to the M-Pesa menu, loans and savings, select KCB M-Pesa and start saving now. The more you save, the more you can borrow.
Weka, KCB M-Pesa.
English Premier League sensations Everton will bring the game home. Kariobangi Sharks will go down in history as the first Kenyan team to host Everton in Kenya. July the 7th, Tukutane Kasarani. SportPesa, make it count.
Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi na mataifa mengine yote ya Afrika Mashariki pamoja na barani Afrika. Ni wakati wa taarifa za Afrika Mashariki.
Yataka ukiwa Mombasa tukufuate mpaka Kampala.
Kenya kuna Wamasai, Tanzania kuna Wamasai.
Kipindi kinachoangazia nchi za Afrika na kwingineko.
Jana Afrika Mashariki wanatamani kuiona jumuiya ikiendeshwa.
Je, umewadia wakati wa serikali ya Kenya kuiga?
Zaidi ya shilingi bilioni 2 hupotea kila mwaka.
Uchaguzi mkuu nchini Madagascar.
Walitaka kuondoa utawala wa Bongo.
Huu unaonekana kuwa ni mwamko mpya.
Tuko ngangari kukupa mipasho kutoka pembe mbalimbali.
Sheria peke yake haiwezi kumaliza ufisadi.
Bobi Wine is being targeted.
Rais Pombe Magufuli haji kwenye vyombo vya habari kutoa taarifa kwamba tutapambana na ufisadi.
Sirajur Rahman,
Mary Mwoki,
Rajabu Hassan,
Zubeida Kome,
Mark na Maswa.
Mimi ni Paul Nabiswa.
Hii ni Afrika Mashariki.
Started it, we had only 8 people. We started as a Bible study in May of 98, and every week the number kept increasing. I came to this country in 1987. I came for further studies. As a believer, you want to be where God wants you to be, whether that is US, whether it's Britain, Australia, Canada, or Kenya. My name is Shadrach Ruto, and I'm the senior pastor and founder of Upendo Baptist Church.
This is KTN News.
Welcome back to KTN Sports Chat on Morning Express. And as you can see, when I started out, I was using some support to make sure that I balance myself, but then I'm making the kind of baby steps the team Ice Lions of Kenya have actually made this far. And as a Gere, you know, it's really unbelievable that, is it that I have not... So I relax?
Yeah, just
okay,
relax.
Now take us through, how many players do you have in the ice hockey team?
So currently we have 2 teams. We have a senior team that has around 30 players. Then we started a youth team some 2 years ago. Reason being, we didn't want we want the next generation not to go through the same struggles we went through while starting up. Because for us it was a bit tough. It was tough starting up.
Where are you drawing the players from? When you talk about the youth team and all that, how easy is it to convince people to come and play?
So we scout them. We have schools coming here for leisure skating, mostly schools. Whenever they come here, we scout the best skaters.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how we get our youth from.
How many coaches so far do you have?
So for now we have around four local coaches that we are trying to work with in developing the sport. Yes, we speak to some of them. They are right here playing. Yeah, so the youth team, we have around 14.
14 players?
Yes.
I just discovered the other day on YouTube that you guys had been to Canada and all that. How was the experience and how did it come up, for you guys to go to Canada?
For us, we didn't see it coming. We were approached by some guys online, but at first we thought it was a hoax, but it turned out they were true. So they told us what they do. They're Canadians, and of course, Canada is the home of ice hockey.
Yes.
So they told us they love to come and see what we do right here in Kenya. Then they'll give us a Canadian hockey experience. So those guys came over here. They stayed here for around a week. We played hockey. They toured the city.
They loved the place.
They loved the place. So then they told us now it's their turn to take the team to Canada to witness the Canadian ice hockey experience. So for us, when we went to Canada, we just thought, since we are not pros, they're going to train us. Maybe to give us a hockey clinic or something.
Yes.
So to our surprise, when we went there, for the first 2 days, we were just touring the city in Canada. So we did
the culture of ice hockey really big there.
Yes, it's very big. It's huge.
Remember, the ice hockey is played in majorly 6 countries, but of course many other countries in Europe. The United States of America, Canada, there's Sweden, there's the Czech Republic, there's Russia also, who are the top dogs in this game. But Kenya, we have exported to them athletics and other sports, and we hope now to get ice hockey into our culture. Do you think it's possible to get that culture into our kids?
It's very possible. Trust me, in the coming few years, just the same way there's a NHL league.
Yes.
You know it?
Yes, I know. Yeah.
So for us, we have a logo, Kenya Hockey League. So in mind, we started that logo. We started that some 5 years ago, but it's a long-term thing for us. So we're hoping in future we'll be having a big big events, God willing. So we are starting with the youths.
Sure.
So right now we are coming up with the school hockey league. We are working on it now.
It will be a dream come true if Azagera and his team, pull it off to have a hockey league. And the most interesting bit is that you guys have organized a tournament this Saturday. Talk to us about the tournament.
So there's this tournament. The first one we played was in 2015, but we didn't have. We had some trophy, some sort of trophy. But I'll show you those photos later on. So these teams, like the guys who are playing here, most of the guys who introduced us to the sport, Americans, Canadians, and guys from Europe. So most of them have played pro hockey, but they're here in Kenya.
The expatriate community.
Yes, they're working here. But most of them have a good background on ice hockey. Most of them have played pro. So we'll be having an event dubbed Madaraka Day Cup. So it will be an annual event. So Madaraka Day is past, but from next year, due to some logistical challenges, we delayed this year. But from next year, we are hoping to be playing it on Madaraka Day.
Remember, the Africa Cup of Nations is kicking off in Egypt this Friday, and Harambee Stars are also in the mix. Harambee Stars are in Group C alongside Senegal, Algeria, and Tanzania. And remember, I've just been informed that this place will be hosting some of those events where if you want to catch up with the African Cup of Nations, and especially when Kenya will be taking on the rest of Africa, you can come all to this place. But you guys, you'll be focused on the game on Saturday.
Yes.
But of course, again, you are watching Harambee Stars.
Yeah, we are hoping we are wishing them all the best. Yeah, as sportsmen, we love it when our fellow countrymen prosper.
Yes.
So we are rooting for them, man.
Yeah, they are rooting for Harambee Stars. Remember to catch that action. Just on Saturday, Harambee Stars played a very interesting game, a very good friendly against the Democratic Republic of Congo. Michael Olunga scoring the first goal in the 25th minute, and then later on to be cancelled out by Arthur Masuaku. But Kenya's Harambee Stars have shown the promise, the kind of promise the Ice Lions are showing to us Kenyans. I just hope that this will be a big thing in Kenya now.
Yes, it will. Just you guys are over here.
We've come here to start with
and
it.
you're not very far away from here. So you'll be here to cover more of this stuff very soon. Yeah.
Of course, I don't know where Mike is. If he can come around and tell us how far he is made.
Mike is over there.
Mike is there. He's
doing pretty well.
The game himself.
The thing is, I don't know how to stop.
You've got to stop, man. And here is a mic for you.
Yes.
And tell us the experience. Do you think we are on the right track? Are they on the right track?
No, definitely. Looking at the way the guys are handling the ice here, and that's not a ball. What is it called?
It's a puck.
A pack.
At least I know that.
The way they're handling it is fantastic, and I definitely think they have a very good chance. I know this is not a sport that has been that has done very well in Africa by virtue of the fact that this is something that has to be created, the ice and all that, but I believe they're going to do a good job.
He's just told me that on Saturday and Sunday they'll have a tournament. They call it the Madaraka Day Cup. It's not as big as the Stanley Cup or the National Hockey League in Canada, but they have started the baby steps with such a good tournament.
Which is fantastic. I think that's something that we should commend, and I wish our Ministry of Sports, and Culture would even weigh in on this to ensure, because I'm sure even for them to use the facility here, it costs quite a bit, because this is it's an artificial ice skating rink. It has to be created, which I'm sure has a huge cost to it. But I don't know what are some of the challenges that you go through in terms of ensuring that the sport goes on.
Yeah.
So setting up a challenge, we had a lot of challenges at first. Our major challenge was gear and ice time. So
I can see you have a very beautiful, Kenyan shirt, huh?
Yes. So we had a challenge with gear first, but we've been sorted out. So first of all, I'd love to thank Panari Hotel, the management of the ice rink. Like most of the players you see here, they're not paying.
They do this
voluntarily. The sports ministry, how has it come in? Is the ministry helping?
Not so far, not yet.
But of course, once you are on KTN News, KTN Sports, you can be sure of government support.
Yes.
I'm very sure the sports ministry officials are watching.
What are some of the things that they could do that would ensure that the game develops?
So all we need is support from all quarters, because it's not easy starting up. We've faced a lot of challenges, but with time, we are doing well.
Guys, come in. We are almost winding up this program, but of course, I want us to have just a sneak preview of the guys. You can see they are in good spirits. Can you guys come around here and then, just come in. You can see this is the dream. This is the dream Kenyan team that is really coming up, and we just hope that you guys will be able to show the rest who are coming right behind you that this can be done. Do you think it can be done? And these guys believe? Do they believe?
Yes, we believe, and we have a slogan that keeps us going.
What is the slogan? Let's hear it.
So one, you see the lion. You know what a lion means in Kenya. Yeah, in our coat of arms and everywhere, a lion represents us. Yeah. So on ice, we decided that name came from somewhere, the Ice Lions. So we have a slogan. So guys, Robert.
Yep.
Here you go.
Can you lead us?
I think someone's going to have to hold the microphone, sir. Songeza mbali kidogo. Ice Lions! Ice Lions! Ice Lions! Ice Lions! Ice Lions! Change the game.
Those are the Lions, and you can see the future is so bright with our Kenyan team. This gentlemen, we want to thank you very much and just wish that all those who are viewing, and especially the sports ministry and any other benefactors, can come in and ensure that the Kenyan dream lives on. Yeah, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, as you can see, we are here at the Panari Sky Center, the ice rink here, where we've been presenting to you the sports chart live, and I can tell you that the KTN is the home for sport, and as usual, we'll make sure that you guys are visible beyond the borders. I'm very sure that so many other people are watching from across the world.
One more thing, Robin Toskin had said that he had a challenge for us to race on the ice skating rink, but I see that now he's chickening out. He's literally developed cold feet.
So you want me to hold
this? So the challenge will have to be postponed. Meanwhile, I come out with a walkover. Are you in agreement?
In agreement.
There's nothing like a walkover. You have to get.
We have to. Okay, fine. What we'll do is that we'll continue with the practice after the cameras are out. I will let you know how it goes. But thank you very much, guys.
And we're also inviting everybody to come in on Saturday for the tournament. You're all welcome. Entry is free.
Where is the tournament going to be?
So it's going to be here. We're going to be playing against some of the American teams, European, and also the Canadians as well.
Okay, times?
Times?
From 8 a.m. From 8 a.m. till 2 p.m.
And then on Sunday again.
All right, so there you have it. That that's coming Saturday, right? Yes, this coming Saturday. Entry is free, so come enjoy yourself and watch Kenya and have the Lions. What was the slogan again?
Ice Lions! Ice Lions! Ice Lions!
Morning Express! Morning Express!
Morning Express!